Welcome back. As you can see in the stretch, in the pancake stretching. So I try to do multitasking with this video, and I want to talk about the importance of balancing body, mind, and spirit. And I came across this thought a few weeks ago when I listened to the Mucus Free Life podcast from Professor Spira, where Eli Mater was a guest, and they talked about this exact thing. And you know, sometimes in life you had a concept already of something, but then there comes a point when you understand it really deeper. And that was such a moment for me because I understood what it means to separate between body, mind, and spirit, and why it is important to balance them and not to go just into one area or focus just on one thing. As some of you may know, I work at the university, so there are a lot of academics, a lot of scientists, a lot of smart people. And I was always wondering how can they be so smart but do not seem to care so much for their body or their health. I remember I think to this day there are some professors in other institutes that still smoke in their office like today, and it was way more common some years ago. And also some of the profs, they are a little bit obese and seem to not really care about anything in regard to physical fitness, so in regard to their body. And also if you have some festivity where there is food, it's usually like coffee and cake and some shit like that. So for me, academics or maybe other scientists or people that work other jobs maybe as well serve as an example what can happen if you focus on your mind primarily. So you are very rational, but maybe not really fit, not really healthy, maybe even smoking or with the nutrition, what I thought. What can happen if you only focus on your body and neglect the other two dimensions is what you can see with some of these gym bros or also professional athletes, ultra endurance athletes. It's of course spoken in stereotypes in this video, but just to give you some food for thought. So that would mean focus on the body, absolutely no understanding of the spirit and the mind, as you can see with some famous soccer players in Germany, for example. The mind is also not too much focused, or it's not an area that they obviously they worked on when they are professional athletes, for example. What can happen if you only focus on your spirit? Then you may get some of these stereotypical hippies or spiritual people that maybe get into fasting, or I don't need really to take care of my body because it's just the shell of my earthly existence and my experience, and it's not important. Just what counts is the spiritual dimension and my meditation practice and my prayer and stuff, but not really an understanding of why it would be important to take care of the body as well, and why it has benefits and could make sense to train the mind and do some rational thinking or some cognitive training or some academic stuff as well, or read some challenging books or stuff like that. So that's why I would say it's important to not go in extreme in one dimension, but to balance these three dimensions of human existence, if you want to call them like that. And how to do it, I can just say how I try to do it. And it is that I try to save time to take care of each of these dimensions pretty much every day. So with the stretching, for example, is for the body, or if I do push-ups, pull-ups, body weight training is for the body. For the mind, it's for me personally pretty much covered in my job, because I get challenged to think and to solve problems on that level pretty much every day when I work. And for the spirit, I'm just right now trying to incorporate meditation in the evening again for myself, and also in the morning I'm doing like a little connection ritual with my inner child, also just some seconds, but to be aware and to practice that. So you could also set goals for yourself with each of these dimensions, and you could also do activities that tick multiple boxes. For example, you could say that if you do yoga, yoga poses, asanas, it's beneficial for both body and spirit, and the same goes for meditation. If you have a spiritual practice, for example, but also calm down the body with your breathing at the same time. So I think that's everything I wanted to share in this video. Let me know what you think about it. Let me know if you want to add anything, and I see you in the next one, and thank you for watching.